Is that better? Yeah. So tonight our charter theme is toasts with celebrities and special guests. And we have a lot of lovely people from around the globe. Now, as a child, I was short. I haven't grown a great deal in height since then either. I was cuddly like I am now. And I grew up in a family of athletic trophy-winning boys. So, but I had talents that they lacked. And that was a love of education, which drew me to Toastmasters, and also a love of space travel, which drew me to my love of science fiction. So when I first heard, as a child, Neil Armstrong, when he walked on the moon, saying, "One small step for man and a giant leap for mankind," I felt inspired. Now, with that in mind, I wonder whether those words may have been milling around in Kim's mind and inspired her in her HBL project and in founding Toastmasters Without Borders. So with Kim in mind and also Neil's words, I would like to, if Carol could pop up on screen the question. It's the same question for everybody that I'm going to ask. And it's, which celebrity and their famous words motivates you or motivates your Toastmasters journey? So if we could have to the screen Zeldy, Natasha, Kevin, Mako, Henry and Julie from Witty Storytellers to share their response to that question, please. And you have a time of 1 to 3 minutes. So with Zeldy, would you like to start? We can't hear you, Zeldy.
Can you hear me now?
That's much better, thank you.
Okay. One small step, and what's that quote by Neil Armstrong, and one giant leap for mankind. Well, Neil Armstrong said that to a headset, and that headset brand is Plantronics. And I have been working with technology for the longest time, ever since even before I graduated from college. And what motivates me from my Toastmasters, in my Toastmasters journey? Well, when I look back in 2008, I was appointed club president of a dying club that had no more members. And one thing she said was, "Let's appoint Sal to be the president because he's good in computers." And my reaction is, what has computers got to do with Toastmasters? Well, today, there's so much about it. Like, we have online meetings, and we have Pathways, which also uses a lot of information technology. And I've shifted my work to something that is related to Toastmasters. I'll be starting out with doing webinars, as I had attended a webinar course this morning. You can see the slides posted in facebook.com/online Toastmasters. So there's really still a lot to learn in Toastmasters. We're in the beginning of a new journey. So, fellow Toastmasters, let's all be in this together and live without borders. Back to you, Table Topics Master.
Thank you, Zeldy. I love the headset. That was a great way of bringing it all in together. Kevin, would you like this Aussie terminology here is, would you like a crack at the question?
Can't shake the sauce bottle.
That's right.
the things you learn when you move to a different country. Celebrity. What counts as a celebrity? I suppose my challenge is recognising when my Toastmasters journey started, which was 2009. And it was shortly after that I started to hear some of the inspirational speakers that are around in this club right now. So the likes of Henry and Tracy very soon became the people that I saw as celebrities inside Toastmasters. They were the people that led me to want to get better. So not necessarily by specific words, but certainly by actions. And it wasn't long before the addiction to Toastmasters became the addiction to Toastmaster conventions. And all of a sudden, being able to touch the so-called speaking celebrities. And I remember to this day two very specific conventions. One of those conventions was at the Lakes, and there was a chap there that I tried to get along to this meeting, but I couldn't. And he turned around and made Toastmasters and public speaking very real to me. Craig Valentine. And the message that he delivered about the transformation in his life, and that speaking and coaching and being able to inspire others can actually be a living as well as a passion, was absolutely astounding. The other chap was at Adelaide Convention, John Hughes, that was an ex-MasterChef guy that wasn't a particularly good speaker, but had the most inspirational story. And he told the message about there is no such thing as failure. There is only the inability to give someone enough time to be able to succeed. And I suppose the collection of all those messages is what mixes up to me. And celebrities are the people around me that I choose to give the label celebrity to, as well as those people that are conventional celebrities. And I would definitely choose to pick out of this audience that's here now Henri and Tracy as being very much an inspiration to why I enjoy Toastmasters as much as I do. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin. That was truly inspiring to listen to your journey. And I'm going to have to Google John Hughes and Craig Valentine just to see what they do have to say and if they've got anything up on YouTube. Natasha, greetings from South Korea. Which celebrity and their famous words motivates your Toastmasters journey?
I would have to agree with Kevin. I don't have a definitive celebrity, but I would say the person that motivated my Toastmasters journey would be my best friend, Jennifer Walker. And she's a celebrity to me because we both run together and inspire each other to do better and bigger things. And it was her that brought up Toastmasters over the summer about a year ago. And she joined it and told me all about it. And I said, you know what? That fits a goal that I have. And, of course, talking to her the other day, because I did invite her to the meeting, she told me that she finished her CC, her CL, and is working on finishing her high-performance leadership. And she's only been in it a year. So I would say that she's the motivating factor for me when it comes to Toastmasters because I need to catch up with her.
Very good. Jennifer's journey, I think quite a few people are going to strive for that with the evolution of pathways on its way. Henry, you're next.
Thank you, Debbie. I must say that I have the double challenge of having to evaluate table topics respondents later on, so I'll give myself a really good evaluation. But there you go. Look, my history is actually quite simple. I was, way back in 2009, just incapable of uttering words, of basically speaking in front of peers when I was at management meetings in the company where I worked. And the situation was so untenable that I had to do something about it. I watched a number of people and the way that they held themselves, that they managed to phrase their thoughts to clearly and succinctly put ideas to words into ideas, or ideas into words, was extraordinary. And I thought to myself, there's only one thing I can do. It's actually try to emulate and step up to the mark. The people that really have affected me most in my journey are people like Barack Obama, like JFK. People, the ultimate leaders, if you want, that are capable of getting a whole crowd enthused with an enormous amount of energy and being able to pull them together and convince them of what they're trying to do. And this is really something that I'm working towards. Those people are probably the ones that inspire me most and motivate me to improve on my journey on Toastmasters. Thank you, Madam Tabletop Master.
Thank you very much, Henry. And apologies, yes, I should have looked at my list a little closer. Now, Julie, greetings all the way from London. I met you at my very first Toastmasters Without Borders meeting, so I'm eager to hear your words on which celebrity and famous words motivate your Toastmasters journey.
My most important celebrity. My most important celebrity in my life is my great-mother, who at the age of 92 and blind told me stories, which I still have in my mind. I still remember them. And she always finished, Julie, you don't know what something happens bad can come out to be very good at the end. That was when I was 12 years old. When I was 42, at my PhD, my best friend, old mentor, told me, Julie, you should speak. You should speak in public. How can I do that? I asked. And then the third mentor I would mention would be Pat Johnson, who perhaps you all know. She came to Windsor and she told us, I am in May. I am international president, but only now I begin to learn how to do it. Then I understood that I can learn also how to be president. I can also learn how to create a new club like with storytellers. Even if I don't know the beginning, until end, I will learn it.
That's an inspiring story, Julie. You certainly have had a very diverse and colourful life as well. Now, next up, Mako. Welcome from China. We can't hear you, Mako.
Thank you very much, Debbie, for offering me this precious opportunity to practice my English and speech. I'm not good at it, but I need it, and I really appreciate and value this opportunity. The only celebrity that stays with me all this year is Mother Teresa. She is not actually related to Toastmaster this journey, but I think that's a part of my value and individuality. Challenge myself and try something new. And yes, one of my ultimate dream is to giving free lectures in different areas, different countries, especially impoverished areas about early childhood education, because early childhood education is very important to individuals. As a psychologist Roger once put it, every adult behavior can be traced back into his or her childhood. But on the one hand, many parents don't realize the importance of education at early stage. On the other hand, some parents just don't have access to it, and sometimes even can't afford it. So I think the speech ability exercised in Toastmaster can help empower me to make a big difference in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Mako. And your English is very good. So nearly better than mine, I think. I tend to stumble and mumble a bit too much occasionally. So but that was a brilliant story there. Charlie, I've seen you popped up on screen. Did you want? We can't hear you.
No, I'm just preparing as general evaluator to host the next section. So, and I just thought I'd be an audience.
Fair enough. So that's about it. I don't know how we're going for time, Kim, whether you want anybody else or whether we're probably, I don't know whether we're up to date or not, actually. I suppose Cherie would let us know that, though.
We're spot bang on time, aren't we?
Well, I thought that we started a bit late compared to the agenda that I printed out. But yeah, it's. I think we're a little bit over.
We are.
But we had all that celebration first, and that was probably important because it's a one-off. So, do you want to keep going?
No, I think I'll hand over.
Thank you very much, Debbie, for that great table topics question that you gave us tonight. We got to hear a little bit more from various members who haven't had a chance to speak a lot tonight. That ends the table topics section of this evening's meeting, and I'd like to pass over to our general evaluator, Charlie, who will lead us through the evaluation.